So guys, today we're going to do something a little bit different. If you're just starting trading and you feel like there are too many indicators, too many strategies and too much information everywhere, this video is for you. Because today I'm going to give you simple 8 steps that you can use to make your trading more structured. And I'm not going to tell you that this indicator guarantees profits. There isn't. Trading always involves risks, and even a perfect setup can lose. What we do is build clear process, understand what we're looking at, and avoid making random decisions. Let's go through these 8 steps, and after that I'll show you how I can apply them in real trades on Binarium. Let's get started. The first step is very simple. Choose the right currency pair. When you're starting out, I don't recommend jumping from one pair to another every few seconds just because you don't see the setup. Instead, find a pair where the price movement is clear enough for you to analyze. Look at the chart. Is the market moving strongly in one direction? Is it raging? Are there things I want to understand before I even think about opening a trade? Remember guys, you don't have to trade every chart you see. Sometimes, the best decision is simply wait until the market gives you something understandable. The second step is to understand the current direction. Is the price moving upwards? Is it moving downwards? Or is it simply moving sideways? For example, if we have a series of lower highs and lower lows, we can see that sellers are controlling the movement. If we have higher highs and higher lows, the buyers are showing more strength. This sounds very basic, but this is exactly where many beginners make mistakes. They see one green candle and immediately think, okay, the market is going up. So they see one red candle and immediately they want to sell. But one candle doesn't tell you the whole story. You need to look at the overall movement. Step number 3 is support and resistance. This is one of the basic things that every beginner should understand. Support is an area where the price has previously found buyers and moved upwards, and resistance is an area where sellers have previously pushed the price downwards. And I don't need the chart to be covered with 20 different lines. I just want to find the important areas, and I can start asking myself, did the price react here before? And that's more useful than simply guessing whether the next candle will be green or red. Now we go one step further, step number 4, and that is identifying buyer and seller zone. For example, if you see an area where sellers previously pushed the price down aggressively, I can mark it as the seller zone. When the price comes back to the area, I'm watching its reaction. Does the price get rejected? Does it continue through the zone? Do I see a strong buying volume, or do the sellers remain in control? This is where technical analysis becomes more interesting. We're not just asking, where is the price right now? We're asking, what happened before and how is the price reacting to the area now? Step 5 is where I use mark, and especially when I'm trading from a phone. I like marked because it doesn't make the chart too crowded. I can keep the actual price relatively clean while having the indicator below it. But here's something important. I don't use marked as a magic button that says buy now. That's not how I approach it. I use it as an additional confirmation. For example, if the overall price movement is bearish, we are close to seller zone. And marked is also showing decreasing momentum from buyers. Those things can support the same idea. That's much better than taking a trade simply because one indicator changed color. So remember, price first, indicator second. The indicator should support your analysis, not replace it. Now, step number 6, expiration time. This is especially important with short-term trading. You can have a good idea about the direction of the market and still enter with an expiration that doesn't fit the setup. For example, if the price needs some time to reach the next important level, entering with an extremely short expiration may simply give the trader no time to develop it. For the setups I'm going to show you today, we are going to use 3-minute expirations. And again, that doesn't mean 3 minutes is always the correct expiration. The expiration should make sense for the setup of your trading. Now we are getting to one of the most important steps, money management. Let's say you have 15,000 Naira available for trading. That doesn't mean you should put the entire 15,000 Naira into one trade. And you definitely shouldn't increase your position just because your previous trade lost. Your goal shouldn't be, I need to make more money right now, because that's how emotional trading starts. Instead, decide how much you're willing to risk before you open the trade, and never use money you can't afford to lose. A trading strategy doesn't protect you from losses. Money management helps you control what happens when those losses occur. And finally, step number 8, having a trading plan and following it. It might sound boring, but it's probably one of the most important things there. Before you enter, you should know, where am I entering? What am I seeing? What confirms my idea? What would make my setup invalid? And how much am I risking? If you can't answer these questions, maybe you shouldn't be entering yet. And don't forget to keep a trading journal where you can write your setup, your entry, your expiration, the results, and most importantly, why you took the trade. After you've collected enough trades, you can look back and see the setups which actually worked for you and which didn't, and which mistakes you kept repeating. And that's how you improve, not by taking more random trades. So guys, those are my 8 steps, but I just don't want to talk about them. I want to put them into use. So let's actually apply them on the market. I'm opening my Binarium account. First, let's choose a currency pair. This one looks interesting. Let's go through our checklist. We have our currency pair, and we can see the overall direction, and we have an important area on the chart, and here we have the seller's zone. So let's take a closer look. As we can see, the price has previously reacted from this area and moved downwards. Now let's check our marked. We can see the histogram and the moving averages. The blue and orange lines are crossing and the movement is starting to turn downwards. So we have several things supporting the same idea. The price is reacting from the seller's zone and the overall movement is bearish. And our indicator is giving us additional confirmation. And that's what I want to see. You see, not one signal by itself, but several prices of information pointing in the same direction. So let's set our investment to $250, which is around 340,000 Nigerian Naira, according to the amount we're using here. And we're going to open a sell trade with a 3-minute expiration. The trade is open. Now guys, we don't need to panic and stare at every single tick, we already have our analysis. So let's see how the price develops. We can see that the price is moving down from the seller's zone. That's exactly the reaction we're looking for. And the market is still supporting the movement. We still have some time left, so let's not celebrate early. Remember, a setup can still change. At this point, I'm simply watching whether the price continues to respect the zone. We have around 2 minutes left. And this is why I don't want to enter simply because I see one red candle. So the setup was based on the zone, the direction, the price reaction, and marked confirmation together. Now we see another downward move. The histogram is still showing decreasing buying pressure. So far, everything is moving according to our plan. We have around 1 minute left, so let's see if the price can maintain the direction until expiration. And guys, this is another important thing. Don't interfere with a trade just because you see a small candle going against you, Short-term price movements can fluctuate. So you need to have a reason for entering and you need to have a reason for changing your decision. We have around 30 seconds left. The price is still below our entry. Everything looks good at the moment, but we have to wait until the trade actually closes. 20 seconds. Let's watch the final movement. 15 seconds. The price is still holding below our entry. 10 seconds. 8, 9, 8. We're almost there. 7, 6, 5. Let's see how you're finishing this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. The 3-minute trade is closed. And as we can see, the trade closed in a profit. So that's our first example. But remember guys, one winning trade doesn't prove that a strategy is guaranteed to work. The whole point is having a repeatable process and managing your risk. And now let's continue trading. Let's see what's happening in the market. I'm not going to open a trade just because the previous one was profitable. That's another common beginner mistake. They make a profit on one trade and immediately think, okay, let's now open another one. No, we wait until the market gives us another suitable setup. Okay, this option looks interesting. Let's go through our 8 steps. Currency pair available. Market direction. We have a clear bullish movement. Support and resistance. Below us, there is an important support level. Buyer's zone. We can see an area where buyers previously pushed the price sharply upwards. Now let's check the market. Buying volume is relatively low while the indicator continues to confirm the bullish movement. And now that we have several confirmations, for this example I'm going to use $250. And now let's open another buy trade with an expiration of 3 minutes. We can see that the price is moving towards the next support level. This is important because we're not simply hoping the price will go up. So you have a specific zone that they were watching. So if the price reaches this level, we need to see how it reacts. So we still have more than 2 minutes left. Right now the price continues to move up. The market is also confirming the movement. But again, we don't assume anything in advance. We simply follow our plan. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. The price is approaching the support level. Yeah, and this is where things get interesting because support is an area where buyers may potentially appear. So we're not going to chase the price. We're going to watch the reaction. There's about 1 minute left. The price is still moving in our direction. And now we're approaching the level. That's exactly why I said earlier that you need to understand where the important zones are on the chart. With this, you're basically just watching candles move up and down. About 40 seconds. The final part of the trade. The price is still above our entry point. Let's see how the final part of this trade pays out. 30 seconds. We can see some direction, some reaction around the spot zone. But the price is still above our entry zone. 20 seconds. We're getting close. 15 seconds. Let's look at the final candles. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, almost there. 7, 6, 5. The trade is still above our entry point. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Our second 3-minute trade is closed. And we can see the results here. So guys, this is how I would approach setups like this. And before we finish, I want to make something very clear. Don't watch a video like this and think, okay, Michael showed me 2 winning trades, so I'm going to open my account and make the same money. That's not how trading works. The examples in this video are demonstrations of the process. There will be winning trades and there will also be losing trades. The market doesn't owe us a winning trade, Just because our analysis looks good, that's why you need to practice, use appropriate risk management, and never trade with money you can't afford to lose. Your goal should be to become more disciplined, not to chase every moment on the chart. And guys, if you want to continue learning with me, I also have my Telegram channel, Michael Profit Zone, where I share trading signals and educational content. And for those who want to take things further, you can also check our Michael VIP Zone. The links are available in the description, and if you were using Binarium, don't forget about my promo code NY100. It gives you plus 100% on the first deposit from $15, which is 15,000 Nigerian Naira, according to the promotional terms. Promotion is valid till the end of August. As always, make sure you read the platform's terms and conditions before making any deposit. So guys, let's quickly recap the 8 steps one more time. Step number 1, choose the right currency pair. Step number 2, understand the market direction. Step number 3, identify support and resistance. Step number 4, find the buyers and sellers zone. Step number 5, use marked for confirmation. Step number 6, choose an expiration that fits your setup. Number 7, manage your money and control your risk. And number 8, follow your trading plan, and most importantly, keep a journal. You don't need 20 indicators, you don't need to trade every single minute, and you definitely don't need to chase losses. Start with the basics, build your process, and improve over time. And if you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I'll be bringing you more trading sessions, strategies, and live trading sessions. And if you want to check out Michael Profit Zone or Michael VIP Zone, you'll find the links in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next trading session. Goodbye.